Hey everyone, welcome to the Tech Pivot with the Harrises. So today we're going to be diving into an exciting review of a game-changing career course. If you're interested in breaking into tech by way of like sales development or business development representative, you've come to the right place because we are just going to be exploring the ins and the outs of the SDR BDR Bootcamp program by Course Careers. So, a little bit about us. We're a husband and wife student duo at Course Careers. We have a little toddler at home, a little 2 year old, our little pandemic baby. So, our journey might have taken a little longer than others, but we stay the course and we're motivated. We motivate each other, and we just let our why lead every challenge that we face. So, why don't we just get started? Um, we have went into uh, a boot camp. So before we jump into the review, let me just give you some background. Course Careers is a renowned name in the industry. It's known for offering career focused courses that help individuals kickstart their career in tech sales. Their SDR BDR boot camp program, and they've gained quite a reputation. They also have an IT program, and they also have a marketing program, all for tech. Um, but it's helped thousands of people break into tech who might not have seen themselves in the space to begin with. So if you want to check it out and visit our link, it will be posted in the comments. But you'll also be getting a $50 off link, like what is posted in front of you, but it will also post it in the comments. So let me tell you, this YouTube episode right here is probably responsible for most of the students of color in course careers. I'll just say that. So Anthony O'Neill had Cyrus from Tech is the New Black on talking about going from homeless to 300K in tech. So he literally changed his life. And a lot of the reviews that you'll see from course career students will talk about changing their lives in way of either more time, more space, um, getting compensation for the work that they do finally. Some talking about doubling and tripling their income, so changing their life financially and being able to buy houses, being able to, upgrade their living situation and just having security across the board. So go ahead and take a look at this episode of Tech is the New Black, creator talking about more than doubling his income on the entry level position in tech, on Anthony O'Neill's um, podcast video on YouTube. But one of our main whys in pivoting was to get a house by the new year. That was our get a house by the new year plan, and increasing our income. Remote work giving us more flexibility in our art and creating even better opportunities for our little girl, who is, like I said, 2 years old now. And some of the things you will learn that will prep you for sales development rep or business development rep position in tech are concepts like the tech terminology that you'll learn, the sales cycle, the process, the organizational structure, both in your ICP, which is your ideal company profile, and your buyer personas. Those are contacts inside the company that you'll be targeting. This is a salary based position. So I hear a lot of people talk about, oh, I don't work for comp, because when you think sales, you kind of think, oh, this is just for, no salary. We just get bonuses and things like that. But no, that's not the case. So it talks about different sales methodologies like spin selling, like BANT, and you learn the acronyms for what those stand for. Talks about sales software, engagement platforms that you'll be using on your job, like CRMs, and talking about Salesforce versus SalesLoft, and a lot of the different tools that you'll be learning and dealing with in the actual position, and different sales tools that will help you, from cold calling to emailing to cold emailing to social selling to LinkedIn to all the kind of different ways you'll be prospecting your clients. Now, the earning potential for an entry level position starts way above most industries in an entry level position. So, this will depend on your location and the median there. But in California, most SDRs entry positions have been ranging from 60K to about 85K as your base salary. So that's not including compensation. That's not including your OTE, your on target earnings. So this is not commission only sales job. I hear that misconception a lot. Like I said earlier, this is an entry level salary position with OTE, on target earnings potentials, reaching over six figures in the tech industry. And it's not going anywhere because tech is not the future, tech is now. So anybody who's still using the languages that AI is the future, ChatGPT is the future. No, it's now. And we're just having to catch up to the rate in which tech is learning and tech is evolving. Um, but most job posts list a full health benefits package, including mental, physical, even pet insurance. Um, Very gracious family leave packet, PTO or pay time off. These make the positions very attractive and creative, and create like an aggressive achiever, aggressive achieving worker, because that they're taken care of. So that's like some stress that you don't have to be dealing with. And I feel, and even based on people that I've talked to who are already in the space and have been for a while, it takes a lot of stress off the brain knowing that you have top-notch health insurance, know that you're getting paid for your time, and not having to work multiple jobs, just to keep a roof over your head, um, and really getting to travel and really getting to take an opportunity of where life is now, future and now. But with all these job perks, it's great to know that Course Careers also actually prepares you for life after the exam. So from the beginning, they start talking about your own personal LinkedIn account and best practices, like adding Course Careers to the top of your bio where the school icon sits, on the right hand side, having a personalized banner instead of like generic color banner that comes with the app, having your connections be 500 plus, and having your resume on LinkedIn mirror your resume that you physically submit, because a lot of times the recruiters are now starting to just look at LinkedIn, or they'll cross reference, and you want to make sure that they're aligned with each other. They even teach you how to update your resume for those who are not previously in tech, to use those transferable skills, to make what you're doing now relevant to the tech job that you're applying to. They also have coaches that provide free group weekly sessions as well as paid one-on-one sessions. So they have a Discord set up, which is like a chat portal for our current students to discuss everything in the course, from best practices to study groups for the exam. They also hold mock interviews as well, to show some of the interview questions, and some of those are actually in the course as well as in the Discord, where you'll get to practice and kind of see what questions are really being asked on the interview. And then you can prep and be prepared for it. You can write down your answers, and a lot of this is remote, so you can write them down, have your notes, your cheat sheet right there with you, so you can really ace it and not wing with the interview, no matter how much grasp or high percentage you got on the final exam. And you get to take the final exam twice for free, and then anytime after that, I believe, it's $50. Then when you graduate and receive your certificate, you get a portal profile where you set up your resume, and it also has some of the verbal section of the exam on there for their partner companies to view for potential hire for yourself. So really putting people and students in the best possible position to not only know the terminology, know what the job actually is, prepare you for the job, and prepare you to land the job through interview prep, resume prep, and just setting you up to be searchable for recruiters on LinkedIn. So it's a really well spent 400 and some dollars. It's $499, but then with my discount, me and my husband's discount, you'll get $50 off, and you'll get that back once you start working, you know, very, very quickly, very quick turnaround, to get the ORI on your investment. So again, our referral link is going to be in the comments, and the course, like I just said, is $499. So make sure to use our $50% off code when you decide to take that pivot with us into this tech field and get that bag, as they say. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with those who you feel, could really benefit from a change, from a pivot, from, doubling their income, from maybe needing to work remote or wanting to work remote. I know for having a young one, that's kind of important for us to be able to work remote and be able to, in terms of buying a house, kind of look in many different places that work with our budget, because we're not having to commute somewhere for a 9 to 5 job. So, hope that was helpful. We'll be sharing a lot more as we experience it. Um, Comment below, tell us what you liked about this video, tell us what you'd like to hear more of in terms of couple student um, our couple student experience with a young kid at home, a young toddler at home. It's very specific. But thanks and see you soon.